Good morning. My name is Greg, and I'm going to tell you about what happened to me about 28 years ago with 2 nails in a tire. And so this is what happened. I was driving a 67 Camaro to and from work. You might have seen it in the backdrop on some of the videos. I was driving that car to and from work, and I had 2 nails in one of the tires, and I was flat broke. When I took it to a tire repair shop, they said that they weren't going to repair the tire and I would have to buy a new one, which I didn't have any money, so I just had to keep driving on this tire with 2 nails in it. So the next thing I did was, there was a local grocery store that had a little tell and sell paper that you could list items for sale in it, and so that's what I did. I started selling, I had some bricks, I had boards, I had door lock pulls, you name it. If it wasn't nailed down, I was trying to sell it to scrape some money together to buy the tire for my car. I started selling stuff, but it was really slow going. I mean, about a month, I had half the money saved up for a tire. And I couldn't find a used tire. I know there's millions of tires out there, but at that time I just wasn't able to. So I did happen to come across eBay, and I was watching to see how much stuff was being sold for on eBay, and things were going for a lot more money than what I was able to get in my little grocery store newspaper. So I thought, well, I just need to start selling on eBay, but I didn't have an account. And so for a couple of weeks, I was sitting there trying to figure out how to start an eBay account. And one day I just sat myself down and I said, I've got to figure this out. And luckily I was able to do it. And then PayPal and the whole deal. I did get some help from my wife. So once I got that set up, I started selling things on eBay to get money for my tire. Well, I'm sitting there watching my auctions, and I would go to work and even call her from work and ask for updates on how my auctions were doing. And she would appease me and tell me how they were going. And slowly I started selling a few items on eBay, but I still short of getting the full amount of what I needed for a tire. And one day I happened to come across abstract metal wall sculptures. I don't know how I came across it, but I did. And I was looking at those and thinking, oh, I could do that. And I ran out to the garage and I started cutting some metal, and I made an abstract metal wall sculpture. And so I took a bunch of pictures of it and I slapped it on eBay. And boy, I must have called my wife every couple of hours to check on how the auction was doing on that. But that sold for $202.50, and that was more than enough to buy my tire. And that started on a journey of more abstract artwork. Obviously, I quit selling car parts, and I got a tire for my car. So after I had sold my sculpture on eBay, I had to figure out how to ship it. And so I had the sculpture sitting on the kitchen counter, and a relative happened to come over, and he's a little bit condescending and doesn't think I can do anything right. And of course I'm standing there, and he does one of these, "What did she buy?" Meaning my wife. And I said, "She didn't buy anything. I made that." Of course, then it was like, what a waste of time. So I'm sure one of you have had a relative like that. So I said, no, I sold it. I made it and I sold it. And I showed him the listing on eBay, and boy, was that ever just a real confidence builder. And it was like, see, I can do stuff. And so I packed it up and shipped it off and got my tire, and I built more sculptures, and I did fairly well, but then life evolves and changes, and things move on. So the reason why I'm telling you this story is don't let bad events totally end your day or your week. There is a blessing in disguise. You just need to think positive and move forward and try anything and everything to get to where you want to be. Another reason why I'm telling you this story is 28 years ago, I didn't really have a YouTube channel to tell my story. And so I'm hoping that this is motivational, so is that if you're wanting to start doing something, there's never going to be a right time. And matter of fact, you're going to feel as though you're set back. But those setbacks can actually be a starting point to jump off of. This inspires you to start doing a YouTube channel or start a project that you've wanted to start. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.